Why are we so... I feel like it's been so long since we filmed.
It has been. It's been at least a month.
God.
Because we... No, well...
Well, it's been
we
2 weeks
Maytag, right?
since
So-
Montreal.
Yeah.
And it's probably been 2 weeks since we filmed all of Maytag. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping up my supper. That's
Gross.
rude.
See what I have to deal with here. On set of Carry the Nine.
On set of Carry the Nine. Okay!
This should just be our video, just us rambling.
I thought about that.
That'd
About
be
a
kinda
video
cute,
of like
just us rambling.
5 minutes of us just like talking and being us, but I couldn't think of a title.
Maybe we'll do that next.
We could just keep going.
Okay, let's do that.
Or whatever you want.
No, let's keep going.
I mean,
This fits, we're rambling.
this is fun, but now I feel like I'm on the spot to think of something to say.
Every month we should do one episode where we just find like a headlining topic
And ramble about
and just
it?
ramble about it.
Like Caitlyn Jenner.
Sure? You know, like podcast style.
Podcast. I like that idea. That's
Yeah.
a really good idea. They just were included in the thought of a new idea.
We did it.
We did the thing.
Today's topic. Cats.
Gotta love the cats.
Today's topic. FIFA World Women's Cup is in month. Today's topic.
Hillary has tits.
Hillary has become a young woman. Today's topic. Orange juice tastes real bad after you brush your teeth. What's the science behind that?
Your taste buds.
Today's topic.
Like, that one seems so simple to me. Your bitter and your sweet are gonna clash.
Today's topic, Caitlyn Jenner.
Are we actually gonna...
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I feel like... Oh, this is how I feel about the whole thing.
Okay.
Was slightly concerned at first that it was sort of just a publicity stunt because the Jenners and the Kardashians just seem to be publicity stunt after publicity stunt.
Mm-hmm.
Was very concerned because that's an entire group of people that have gone through a lot to be at where they are now in society, which still isn't really that great of a place.
Yep.
And so they don't need somebody sort of mocking them for fame.
Yep.
Feel better about it now that it's legit.
After I watched her interview.
I did not watch it.
After I watched her interview, which was still kind of like slanderous because that's how they wanted to make it.
Right.
That's how the media wanted to make it. Just they wanted to make it seem like it was a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
But she's done a lot of interviews and she's done a lot of social media. She's really gone, I'm going to say viral with this for lack of better words.
Yeah.
Because she really does seem happier with it.
Yeah.
I don't think even if it was just a publicity stunt, I don't think somebody would go to this extent.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then my other thing is the whole issue with everyone being like, it's not bravery, it is bravery, da 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 da. I just think that bravery is sort of a personal thing. Like, there are people who should be commended for being brave because they get up in the morning because they have so much to fight. Just to be able to actually want to live, and like, you can't compare someone with depression or someone who's transgendered or someone who's fighting anything to someone who's a firefighter or something. That's like heroic.
That's the comparison that I saw.
That's heroic bravery, which is different.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not personal, and it's still, I think, equally as valid.
It is. That's exactly what I was going to say. I saw that comparison on Facebook too, where they were saying that they showed a picture of a firefighter and they're like, this is bravery, this isn't. And
Exactly, and it's like, they're both.
No, exactly. And I mean, she, in the position that she was in when she made this, I mean, it could have gone one of two ways. It worked out for her in the long run, which is good because she was happy, but there could have been total backlash. And there could have been so yes, there's a sense of bravery there in the sense that she could have totally ruined her life there and she still chose to do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I think that it's still commendable.
Here's a fun, not really fun, just stupid. Did you hear about the petition that people were signing? And it's not a rumor, this is true, this is a real life petition. They're trying to sign to the Olympic Foundation, trying to take her medals back because when she competed, she was a man. But if she always identified as a woman, it's illegal for a woman to participate in a man's sport. just as it's illegal for a man to participate in a woman's sport.
I mean,
Like, that's just stupid.
that's just taking it too far.
This was like when was Bruce Jenner in the Olympics? That was in like the 80s, right?
89, I think.
In Montreal, right?
Yes.
Like, that's years and years. Like, the petition must have been started by the guy who won the silver medal. Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
That was a good one. That was really a good one. I thought that was gonna hit my face coming back. Woo!
Like, that's just
it's just
mean.
mean, and like, can't people let people live their lives without getting involved?
Yeah, I think it's, on another hand too, I think it's a really good thing that happened because, I mean, Miley Cyrus, if I'm not mistaken, just came out saying she was bi.
Well, she just told a story about how she came out to her mom.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I always sort of.
I kind of thought she was too.
Like not Hannah Montana days, but like when she reinvented herself, I sort of got the like
post Disney.
Yeah, post Disney Miley was definitely.
Yeah, I did too. But I think it's important that, especially in this day and age, for youth to see these celebrities, these people that you're supposed to look up to and idolize,
actually doing things worth looking up to.
Yeah, no, I think it's important that they have somebody to see, like, oh, well, I mean, this person was in the limelight for years and years and years, and now they're saying that they're bi. Why can't I do that?
Exactly.
Right?
It's this person is an Olympic medalist.
Yeah.
And they are now coming out as transgender. You can be from anywhere and do anything, and then still continue doing anything.
It's like
you want to be.
It's like I call it the Glee effect, because when Glee came on, it suddenly became more and more like
everybody, like the underdog rising up,
and the acceptance of like the gay culture and the trans culture.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Degrassi in Canada, Glee in the States.
Yeah.
Degrassi got canceled. Sorry, sidebar.
I'm going to entitle this "Ramblings on Caitlyn Jenner and Degrassi."
But I like when Glee came out. I think it was 2009. It started. Like, the second that Kurt Hummel became kind of like a main character, a bunch of kids in the world had somebody. Yeah, a bunch of kids had somebody to identify with.
Yes.
And that was very important because they needed that. Up until that point, there was really no one for them to identify with. There were gay characters on TV and in movies, but they're adults.
Yeah, and they're not. I think that Ryan Murphy's one of the first people to portray them in a always positive way, and in a very true and honest way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I find a lot of those societies still in like an olden days kind of
we're still
culture.
living in Victorian like.
Exactly. So like every time someone's portrayed as gay, it was either that they were being like abused in a movie and it's a hate crime in that storyline, or they're the weirdo being bullied. Like, it was never a positive thing.
It was always a joke.
Yeah.
It was always
the like
tragic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's nice that like Kurt Hummel.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. So like this whole thing with Caitlyn Jenner, it's gonna blow over eventually. It's going to become old news eventually. Don't slay me, internet, because I said that, because everything turns into old news eventually.
Well, I don't know, because the Kardashian Jenners have been, like, such a big part of the news for, like, 6 years. I've been over it for 6 years.
That's true.
Like...
But I guess what I'm trying to say is the things that matter in media tend to get overlooked a lot quicker next time ISIS attacks somebody.
I mean, yes.
Because,
as they should.
I mean, what was the last like major news story that kind of? I mean, look at the
Degrassi being canceled.
Did you know? No, but God, the Baltimore riots and like Ferguson and all that.
Oh yes.
Those very quickly got slanderous and very like portrayed the people in the riots as monsters and like
because they were black.
Yeah, and hate crime got thrown around and racism got thrown around. But then like 5 minutes later, after a quick 2-minute snippet of the police standing guard in Baltimore.
Kim Kardashian with her daughter North.
Exactly. Kim Kardashian's pregnant again. Like,
oh my god.
Look what Kim Kardashian wore on the red plate.
No one cares.
It always ends up coming back to that stuff that doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I hate that.
And it sucks.